Arizona with this stupid lift and the freaking extended winter rims. They look freaking stupid. Leafy, what's happening, bud? What's with all these stupid ass looking lifted trucks with a fucking small penis machine look to them from Arizona, man? I keep seeing them. I'm driving east towards Yuma right now, and I've come across like 6 of them. Is that like a normal thing over there? They're seriously like the one in front of me, man. It's got like a 5-inch, or behind me that I just passed. It's got like 5-inch lift in the front and like a 2-inch lift in the back, and his tires stick out like 9 inches off the wheel well. Looks absolutely stupid and serves like zero purpose. I mean, you're not going to off-road that. Might be. I'm actually just running down to the store. Figured, might as well fire up old YouTube. Get some watch hours in while I'm driving through the desert. It's easier for me to go into El Centro than it is to go into San Diego to hit like a store, because A, there's no traffic going this way, and B, it's closer. Oh, dude, yeah, it's, fuck, what is it out here right now? It's 108 degrees right here right now. So, and I'm just kind of, I'm still west of El Centro, but 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 108 degrees, it's bullshit. There's actually a couple lakes I want to come out and fish down here. I found a new lake in El Centro that I want to check out. It's like a little pond type thing in a community park. But they say they stocked it with stripers and flathead. So I want to go check that out. And then I really want to go check out the all that stuff out there off like Senator's Wash, like Imperial Dam and all that. I really want to go fish all that, but it's 100 and probably what, 114 degrees out there right now. So it's not even worth going out there. It just wouldn't even be fun. So for now, I'll just go get some 2-stroke oil for the boat. I asked Dad if he wanted to go fishing tomorrow, and originally he said yes, and then he came back and he's like, oh wait, can we go Tuesday? I got something I want to do tomorrow morning. So I figured, fuck it, I'll go tomorrow, have the boat to myself, and then I'll take him out on Tuesday. That way I get to fish twice. Well, once and a half. Because with Dad on the boat, it's a lot of babysitting to make sure he doesn't fall off the boat or catch the boat motor or whatever, because I got probably 100 yards of line that I pulled out of the freaking spline on my boat prop. So I'm going to have to take the prop off and take the rest of the line out of the prop shaft. So I'll probably have to do that tonight before I go out in the morning. But he's gone through 150 yards of 20-pound braid in like 2 trips. Because he doesn't pay attention, so the lake that I fish has a lot of structure on the bottom. A lot of rock piles, a lot of weed piles, brush piles, you name it. And he won't pay attention, and he'll let like a swim bait hit the bottom, and then he gets snagged up and loses 50, 60 yards of line every time. So it is what it is. I made him start buying his own line. Because I was buying line for all the reels, but I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm fishing. I was fishing the Bass Pro Shop braid recently because I had a gift card and bought a bunch of it. And that stuff is just trash. The Bass Pro brand line is absolute garbage. I put the Bass Pro Shop's 30-pound line on a scale to see what it would break at, and it broke at 6 pounds. So that explains why I'm losing all my gear on their line. But I got some 30-pound Power Pro on the way. So once that gets here, I'm redoing all my rods with the Power Pro, and Dad can do whatever he wants on his. I'm not paying for it anymore. It's getting too expensive. But we're driving through the middle of freaking nowhere, Southern California desert right now. We're like, as the crow flies, we're like a mile from the border, a mile and a half maybe. But it's the drive I gotta do every time I want to go to the grocery store. It's a good 45-minute drive to the grocery store. So, good thing is, like, if you have straight alignment and cruise control, you can pretty much take a nap on this road. Like, I got great alignment in this Blazer that I'm driving. My hands haven't been on the wheel in probably 5 minutes. I mean, I literally got a Monster drink in one hand, and the other hand's just chilling. Now I got to turn a little bit, so. But, after this little S turn, it's back to straight alignment and cruise control. For another 20 miles. I mean, this road is just like, this road is straight as far as you can see. I'm really surprised we don't do more street racing on the highway out here. There's places like right here, you gotta unload your car, do a 5 or 6. I mean, there's no houses, there's farms around here, but the farmhouses are like way, way, way away from the highway. So you can seriously pull out your race car, do a test hit on the road right here, and nobody would notice. There's nobody around to call the highway patrol on you, especially late at night. But there are a couple roads over here in the desert that are kind of the same way, where 100 miles of just pure straight freaking road, nobody around. So there's some people that may or may not unload their race cars on those roads and see what they do. Hey, Caden, what's up? So we're coming up to the exit for my wintertime catfishing lake. Right now it's 107 degrees here at 4:30 in the afternoon, so I haven't been down here fishing this one for a while because it's too damn hot. But during the winter, we'll be down here fishing this one a bit. I'm actually considering dropping the hood in the water down here. It's a super tiny I came from the shore. The shoreline that are open to fish this. Shoreline on the boat, in the actual lake, you can catch a lot of fish. But being 107 degrees out here right now, it's not worth bringing the boat out. It's too freaking hot down here right now. But the shoreline of this boat is so thick with brush, you can't get to it unless you're on the water. So there's really only a couple of spots to fish that lake right there from the shore. And those spots are all getting hammered hard every day, so fish don't really hang out over there. And then there's two lakes right there. The lower one, the one closest to the freeway, has a boat ramp in it, but I think the boat ramp's too narrow to launch my boat. You can launch a kayak, but I really don't think my boat would fit up the launch ramp. It's way too narrow. Hey, what's happening, Jeff? I'm just driving to the store right now to get some two-stroke oil for the boat so I can go out tomorrow. I had to gas her up and I totally forgot I needed the oil. I might have enough for one last top off on the fuel tank, but I don't want to put 15 gallons of gas in the boat and realize that I only have 8 gallons worth of oil left. I mean, it's still running. It'd just be a way different oil ratio that I'm running. So, is that Highway Patrol? Who is that pulled over right there? Oh, that's nobody special. Okay. I thought that was Highway Patrol pulled over on the side of in the median right there. So California Highway Patrol has gone stealth. They've decided that they bought a bunch of Dodge Durangos, and they're like that gunmetal gray color instead of black and white. And the logo on it is almost like a ghost flame type logo. You do not see the logo on the Durango unless the lighting is just perfect. So all of a sudden you'll be cruising down the freeway and a Dodge Durango will pull up behind you and light you up. They got a bunch of them like that now, and what they're supposed to be for is the ultra asshole on the freeway. Like the dude freaking at rush hour, weaving in and out of lanes, doing, driving like a total douchebag, being all reckless. That's the kind of people that Dodge Durango is specifically looking for. But if you're doing, 80 in a 55, they're gonna yank your ass over and give you a ticket. But they're really looking for that dude doing 110 in the 55, or that guy at rush hour that's zigzagging between lanes and cutting people off. So they're looking for the more reckless and stupid drivers. But you don't see them, man. So if you're driving in California, just know that Highway Patrol has gone super stealth mode. Any single Dodge Durango that you see, man, could be a Highway Patrol now. Especially if it's in that gunmetal gray or that gunmetal blue. Because they're super extra sneaky stealth. You do not see them. The little emblem on the door, you know how all police departments have their badging and all that on the doors? You don't see it on that new Durango. It's seriously like a ghost flame on there. You barely see it. It's almost like a clear freaking sticker on there. It's the same color as the paint on the car. So unless you catch it just right, you don't see it. So now we're in all the hay fields right here. All these fields on both sides are all hay fields. This road, I don't know if you guys can tell or not how bad the camera's bouncing. That's because of how shitty these roads are down here. California pays the highest taxes on gasoline in the country. And the taxes on the gas were raised in order to, according to our stupid government, state government, they raised our gas tax to put more money into the roads. Well, they're obviously not doing that. So, our roads down here are absolutely crap. There's some of the roads out here that I'm afraid to ride on the motorcycle because they're so bad. SA, is that South Africa? Hey, Glenn, what's happening? actually doesn't feel that hot outside. I rolled the window down a bit just to see how it felt. Well, yeah, it's hot. Now that I stick my hand out the window, it's hot. It's like sitting in front of the oven with a fan on. But this big old plant that we're passing on the left is a big old vegetable processing plant. Processing and sorting and all that. So, this little town that we're going into is a massive farming town. Yeah, that's exactly where the gas tax is going, right in their pocket. They said that it was supposed to go to fixing the roadways and stuff, but I can tell you what, down here in San Diego, like in the main part of town, like main, downtown San Diego area, there's a bunch of different residential neighborhoods in like downtown San Diego, right? And a bunch of the residential neighborhoods down there, they don't have garages in the houses. Like, they were built so long ago that, you might have a little tiny, like, one-car driveway with a one-car garage if you're lucky. Otherwise, it's all street parking, right? You got to park on the street in front of your house. Well, the stupid-ass city went and put bike lanes in down all these residential streets. So now these people that live on these residential roads, whose houses were built in like the 30s and 40s, can no longer park in their neighborhood because of the bike lane. And they use that money, or the money they used for the bike lanes came from the gas taxes. I know, right? This does look like San Joaquin. It's all flat desert and farms. Hey, Small World of Charters, welcome in. Unfortunately, we're not fishing. We're going to get oil for the boat so we can go fishing. I completely forgot. Raspberry, welcome in. I completely forgot that I needed two-stroke oil for the boat. And I got to add fuel to the boat to go fishing tomorrow and gas up the boat without having two-stroke oil. So, but now we're in not so beautiful El Centro, California, where I always joke, if the world was going to take a shit, this is where it would come from, is El Centro. This place right here on the right, Leaf Society, is like their newest dispensary. Yeah, El Centro down here, man, when they plant, you can smell all that freaking manure and all that they put out. It's bad, especially when it's hot. It just smells like rotten shit. I mean, that's what they're putting out. They're spreading cow shit and bullshit all through the fields. So it gets bad down here when it's hot and they fertilize. There's a bunch of canals, irrigation canals and stuff down here I want to fish. I've been looking on FishBrain, and I blame Rod for it. Want to see my Rod for turning me on to FishBrain, because I've been looking at FishBrain, and there's a whole bunch of spots down here that I did not know existed. So I want to go check out some of these canals and some of the little ponds and lakes and stuff down here. So they say there's flathead, there's striper, there's all kinds of cool stuff in the canals down here I need to check out. So we're about to turn into the freaking Walmart here. And I'll probably end the stream in Walmart because they kind of frown on it down here when you're videoing in Walmart. But this is kind of convenient right here. Like, I don't know, those of you that were watching when I got off on the freeway, I was like, I take a couple of back roads, and then Walmart, Costco, and Tractor Supply are all right next door to each other. So it makes it nice and quick to get in and out of here. All right, yeah, it's like middle of the night for you, huh, Raspberry? All right, let's see if I can find close parking over here. This place is a zoo. You know what? I'm just going to park right here because it'll be the closest. Otherwise, I'm going to drive around for a half an hour and end up farther away. So, hey, Miles, what's happening? All right, guys, I'm going to jump out of here, run into Walmart for a minute, grab the few things I need to grab, and then I'll fire the stream up back again on the way home because I got a good 45-minute drive back home from here. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey, LA Kelly's here too. But I'll see you guys. It'll probably take me 20, 30 minutes in Walmart, and then I'll fire the stream back up. I'll see you guys in a little bit.